God, movie theaters are really special. Empire of Light is the newest movie from writer-director Sam Mendes, and it stars Olivia Colman, Micheal Ward, Colin Firth, and Toby Jones. And this is a drama about the power of human connection during turbulent times set in an English coastal town in the early 1980s. Now, if I'm being completely honest, this movie wasn't really on my radar until it started premiering at some festivals. Lots of people calling it an Oscar contender, and I'm always in for Oscar contenders. Plus, this is a movie about making movies and just everyone's love for movies, which sounds totally up my alley. And this is a movie that really started to grow on me. The more I thought about it and the later on in the movie I started to really enjoy it. And I'll go into why in a second, but before we get any further into this review, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, plus that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos, and comment down below what are your thoughts or expectations for Empire of Light. Let's get talking about the movie. Now, first and foremost, within the first 10 to 15 minutes, I immediately realized that this is going to be a slow burn kind of movie. And that is not a bad thing by any means. As long as the movie can keep me engaged throughout the runtime and I can be invested throughout, I'm going to be okay at the end of the day. And on that end, while I do think the movie being just inherently slow, it can turn a couple people off, and I think if you're not into slow burns, this may not be for you, but if you can give this movie your time and your patience, I think, like me, it might grow on you the more you watch it. This is a fairly quiet and mundane movie. Immediately right out of the gate, I fell in love with Roger Deacon's cinematography. He is arguably the best to ever do it in terms of the cinematography game. And for all the movies that I've seen this year, I think this one has the best cinematography. Out of all the movies that I've seen this year, this easily deserves an Oscar nomination, if not a win. The wide shots at the beach, or even just characters walking and talking as the camera is just following them, it looks beautiful. Another one of the great parts about this movie is Olivia Colman, who delivers a sensational performance. This is of course a multiple Academy Award nominee and also winner, and just performance after performance, she continues to deliver great work. And obviously in this movie, she again does a great job, and just a couple monologues in particular. And there's one scene, which I'll talk about more in a second, towards the end of the movie, within the final 10-ish minutes, where she's just sitting in a movie theater by herself. And if you might have seen the trailer, you might know what I'm talking about. And it's a chilling moment that I loved. Watching her just go through the emotions of watching a movie, it's a really special moment, I feel. And going even further into that, this movie does a great job of capturing the magic of why we love going to the movie theater and just watching movies in general. Because this movie primarily takes place in a movie theater. All of these characters work at a movie theater, and throughout the movie, while it's not all focused on movies, it's about people just going through their lives, having relationships with other people, going through the usual stuff that really anyone goes through. But the movie theater going experience and movies just in general being kind of the centerpiece of this, I will say it can feel a little unfocused at times. The movie suffers with sharing the spotlight of telling a bunch of these characters different stories and also being a centerpiece of why we love movies and the movie going experience. I think they both complement each other well enough, but they could have been each fleshed out more. I equally like the two different sides that we're talking about here, but they can fight for the spotlight at times. Another awesome part about this movie is the score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, who they are some of the best composers out there right now, and they deliver wonderful work here again. And in that scene that I was talking about, where Olivia Colman's character is just sitting in a movie theater watching a movie, the score is rising, and I nearly got chills down my spine watching this sequence. And both the score and Sam Mendes' direction complemented each other to make for one of the most memorable sequences probably of the year. One more thing that I do wish the movie expanded on more is they hint at Olivia Colman suffering with mental health, and they touch on that just ever so briefly. They hint at it ever so slightly, and I do wish they dove more into it, explore more of her character. I think it would have packed just even more of an emotional punch by the end of it, because I wasn't feeling as emotional by the end of it as I wish I would have. But like I said, this movie just grew on me the more and more I got into it. The first act, slow. The second act, that's when I started to get a little more into it. And the third act, it came together very nicely, I thought, and it ended in a satisfying manner. I think this movie is even going to grow on me more from watching it more and more times over the years, and even just thinking about it over the next couple days or weeks. It's a fairly quiet and somber movie, like I said, but I think it's one of those movies that can really stick with you because of its subject matter and what it's just talking about how we all love movies and the movie-going experience. This is definitely a movie that you should go see in a movie theater, and that'll just enhance the experience even more for you, I feel. I'm gonna give Empire of Light a B. I would recommend checking this one out, but if you guys have seen this movie or if you're looking forward to it, let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching this review, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to again to hit that like and subscribe button, plus that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos. And as always, look forward to a bunch more videos coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.